put up a voting thing on my story over, if I were to do a song explainer for one of my songs, what would it be? And majority of you picked MUI, Monster Ultra Instinct, Dragon Ball. That's what that is because I'm a nerd. So we'll do that one. There's a couple of other votes for Last One Laughing and False Pain, I believe. But majority of the votes got MUI. So I'm the baddest, better believe it, savage rapping but only speaking. So Control, a rapper in Roma, he said that I usually just sound like I'm talking rather than rapping on a song. So savage rapping but only speaking, slapping faggots like I'm priesting. So priest joke, priest hating gay people. Slapping faggots like I'm priesting past an average. I'm just decent forever changing like I'm seasons while my balls are always heated. So seasons changing, winter, summer, all that. But then bars are heated like summer. So while my balls are always heated, eat MCs like a demon. I'm a different class. I won't teach it. So classes in tier of rapping, but then classes in classroom and teacher. I won't teach it. In a different class, I won't teach it. I'll show you what I'm preaching. It ain't easy that I'm seeking. So I go up hard like a penis in this bitch. Got you screaming. So I'm not looking for easy competition. So I go in hard like a penis in this bitch. Got you screaming. Self-explanatory. And this bitch got you screaming, my full switch, got you tripping like a paraplegic swinging at wickets. That's pretty self-explanatory as well. Imagine a paraplegic swinging a bat. Trip pretty fucking hard, Paraplegic swinging at wickets. I'm a dickhead. I'm the sickest. I'm someone you can't fuck with. Blowing minds like a Muslim package. Terrorist joke. Flowing lines and forcing damage. Dropping rhymes. The floor just shattered. You can't raise that bar. It's Thor's hammer. I fuck it up till I get a horse stature. So fucking up a track or fucking a lot of people like a horse stature. Whore, and not horse. Whore. No means yes, it's been for stature, which relates back to the fucking, but then also turns it into a rape joke. You got no spark on the chord snapper, as in I'm snapping the chord, so you got no flavour. Go against me, you're a poor matcher. You can't fathom my rapping, they just capture my patterns, meaning they never really focus on my lyrics or catch my lyrics at that. They more focus on whether or not my flow is on point. They can fathom my rapping, they just capture my patterns. I'm not the type of rapper they hate and saying it's a trash verse. So, just because I'm not particularly people's style, they say I'm trash, even though it's just their personal opinion, their personal taste, which I'm not going to hate on them too hard for. I'm not the type of rapper that hate and saying it's a trash verse, but you better call me the master. I drop heavy bars because my back hurts, so dropping heavy bars, hits the ground, earthquakes, you will shatter, taking stabs and raps like acupuncture with daggers. So acupuncture, you get stabbed literally fucking everywhere. And then stabs in rap also means dissing, so taking stabs and raps like acupuncture with daggers. Hitting every limit, my spitting was never a gimmick, I ain't kidding. Got more lead down than kid ink, so ink as in tattoo ink. And Kid Ink has a lot of tattoos, plus his name has ink in there. And then also ink as in rhymes that are right. Got more lead down than Kid Ink. So rethink your strategy, because I'm on the brink of insanity, because my peers would always laugh at me. You kids don't act at me, don't get mad at me. When I say no to you asking me to follow you, actually go crack a fit, look for a sadder beat. Doesn't change the fact that you're a bad MC. And that's a reference to a couple of people that I'm not going to name, asking for me to watch them or be their fan or whatever, but then I listen to their music and they got to work on it a bit, which is understandable. We're all amateurs, so am I won't deny it. Actually, for sad to be, doesn't change the fact that you're a bad MC and the fact you don't deserve to brag in your verse when you rap, because it's a fucking fantasy. And then this is directed at a fellow called Littlbxys. He's quite a cunt in real life, I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck you talking about being all lyrical? What the fuck you talking about beating my pinnacle? Because he told me that he was more lyrical than me, but then when it comes to punchlines, wordplay, lyrical acrobatics, rhyme schemes, everything, I top him without trying. Which kind of irritated me. Fuck you talking about being all lyrical. The fuck you talking about beating my pinnacle. Motherfucker, you wouldn't know a bar if it hitted you. You're a baby mirror and fakes, you're a copy kid and dude. Because in a song, I mentioned back to him, and I'm like, why are you rapping about money? I know you don't have money. And he's like, oh, the people I listen to always brag about money, so I guess I do that. And I'm like, it's lying though. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. It's not fine. You don't lie in music. That's not how it works. You're a baby mirror and fakes, you're a copy kid and dude. Doesn't matter what person I'm versing when I get my verse in. Taking shots, I'll shoot some fireballs like wild turkey. So shots is also another word for dissing in songs, but then shots is in alcoholic shots, and then there's fireball, tequila, I believe it is, and then there's wild turkey, which is two different types of alcohol, so you can take shots of those. Like a wild turkey in the booth, find me lurking with these beats I just murdered, only trying to have a purpose. Your chances are slim. This is a call for curtains. So Slim Shady, Call for Curtains, the album. Your chances are slim. This is a call for curtains. Nobody might equal MC shocking and heat dropping. I'm kinda evil, tell Steve Hawking to keep walking. So Stephen Hawking, he's paraplegic, obviously. He can't walk, tell Steve Hawking to keep walking, because I'm kinda evil. Tell Steve Hawking to keep walking. This is my prequel, as in this is before any of the shit starts. This is just, the songs I'm making that in a couple of years I'm probably not gonna want to talk about, because it's so shit compared to how I'm gonna be in the future. This is my prequel, like scene shotting as in scene shotting a movie for a prequel. Don't be awkward, as in you're new at this, but meaning you're a new actor, so don't be awkward on set, do your thing. Like scene shot and don't be awkward, I'm a fear evocative. Had my keys, lost them, and been locked up again. Like I'm Eminem, been loaded with a pen. So that's a reference to one of his songs. I actually forget what the name of the song was, but I was listening to it at the time. Bin Laden with a pen, I'll never be sloppy or caught up again. I gotta be cocky to your copies, by comparison I'm godly. Slaughter events like a war with hacksaws, no actors or strap swords, yet I'm superhuman like a rap god. Thinking his kids know what makes you a big goat, or what makes you a big joke. You really repeated cheesy lines as your pen broke, and that's also directed at Skiz again. We were in a tournament, and he got picked over me, even though he had like, what, a 60-second song, and majority of it was just him repeating the same lines over and over again, and somehow he won, but you know, whatever. It's in the past now. Really repeated cheesy lines as your pen broke, you say you're fire. You must be a schizo, because he calls himself Littlbxys. Skiz, and it's wordplay in his name. Must be a schizo if you think so. Everybody knows that you're full of shit, bro. Got no ice on your wrist, though. Trying to get ahead of me, I'll leave you with a slit throat. So, like, head of me. So his head, try to get his head in front of me, I'll leave him with a slit throat. Leave you with a slit throat. No lie, though, my bars need lipo. As in liposuction, because it's too fat. My bars need lipo. Fuck this shit like a nympho. Self-explanatory. Nympho. Fucking, yeah, anyway. I know my business, my soul is twisted. You hear it when I go ballistic like I got ultra instinct. And that is all. Thank you for listening if anybody made it to this part. Have a good day.
Also, on top of that, I'm also just publicly announcing something while I'm you know, posting just a random video of me talking. So, with my disappointing competition that I ran, like, last year, I picked out roughly 8 people from there, but I wanted 5 winners. So I had a final round, and literally out of those 8 people, like, 2 people have made an entry. It's been months, so I'm just scrapping the whole thing. I apologize to the 2 people who've entered, Littleboy and Shazzy Lee, however you pronounce her rapper name. But it's, like, I get it, you guys have your own lives or whatever, but I've seen you guys releasing music, like, that you planned months after you knew you had to make an entry. So I apologize. Oh, wait a minute, there's 3 people that made an entry. TCC. I'll put their entries in the link in the description. Go and click on it, show them some love, because they're the only ones that bothered to get off their ass and do something. So the competition's scrapped. I apologize, but I've literally held this out for nearly 6 months now, I think, and I just ran out of patience. So fuck it, you guys had your chance. I was taking hours out of my own time to make up something for a bunch of underground artists that I went out of my way to look for. I was willing to spend $100 of my own money so you guys could get a reaction from Crypt himself. But, you know, I guess you have your own priorities, and yeah, that's all it is. It's completely scrapped. So I don't know. Anyway, everyone have a good day. Thank you very much for listening.